with Google Hangouts for 30 minutes. We could not figure out how to record our sessions. We looked over the rubric for the debate portion of the group project. We decided to go with the informal debate, which we chose last week, as we are more comfortable presenting the information we have collected in this manner. So we decided that. That's agenda item number 1. Agenda item number 3 is also done. Agenda item 2 is all that's left. We need to go through like the roles.
The roles of the debate?
The roles on here. So we have the introducer, summarizer, illustrator, researcher, fielders. You can have more than one person assigned to a role. So we can, when we turn it on, we can talk about informal versus formal.
Oh, it's already on.
Oh.
I thought you wanted me to start it.
That's okay.
Okay, this can be part of it.
Yeah. Okay. So, last week we talked about the informal versus formal, which one we thought would go better with our project.
And informal.
Yes, we went with informal, just because the way we kind of did like our research paper, we don't combat each other's points.
Right.
Okay. So agenda item number 2. Within the informal debate, here's what it says. Say what needs to be said as concisely as possible. All members should help each other depending on the issue. Some roles are easier to play than others. This does not mean that statements need to be written out completely. Your statement should be informal and conversational. Roles in this debate, you can have more than one person assigned to a role. For example, you may have 2 summarizers who talk at different parts of the debate. Okay, so here are our roles. Introducer, summarizer, illustrator, researcher, fielders. Does everyone have this? Okay. It's in the syllabus if you don't.
Which, there's 5 of them, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct.
We only have 4 people now.
Well, it says you can have more than one person to an area because some of these are like bigger parts than others. So like the introducer is the leader and organizer of the group. The introducer's primary responsibility is to make sure progress is being made by each member on the objective. The introducer also states the main counterpoint in general, using his or her own words, and gives a lead-in for the point counterpoint by describing the topic in the text to which this particular issue is relevant.
So
Summarizing.
Sorry.
What?
So for instance, if I was an introducer, I would say the next topic is the ethical dilemmas that teachers and ethical professionals, not ethical, but special education professionals face every day.
Right, and then they say who's going to talk about it.
And so the next, okay.
And on the example videos, the introducer also like opened up the debate, like, hi, I'm so-and-so, this is what we're talking about, this is so-and-so, she will be the summarizer for this part of the debate, the illustrator for this part of the debate. So they went through each person introduced themselves, and the introducer said what role they played.
Okay.
So the next one is summarizer. The summarizer describes the specific point or counterpoint to which he or she has been assigned. The summarizer may give a brief statement on the background of the specific controversy and any other important information needed to understand the point/counterpoint. So the summarizer kind of presents the context of whatever's being talked about.
What if we kind of split that into the parts of our paper, since we'll be most familiar with that? Does that make sense?
That
does.
I'll
talk about the special education, theoretical, practical issues with that, and just go over those points. Does that make sense?
So we're all like a summarizer, illustrator, and researcher all go together. Like, I mean, they're all about a specific point.
Yeah.
So like we would all be a summarizer, illustrator, and researcher for our own portion of the debate. Okay, that works. That'll make it a lot easier on us.
Yeah, it might be easier because we're already really familiar with what we wrote.
Yeah.
We also need to discuss Mrs. Atwood's, what she contributed to the group, so we can all learn her part,
Yeah.
since she's not doing this anymore.
Yes.
Okay, so we can have, so that's one, so we all have established part of the section. So then we have Cheryl's part, we have the introducer, and then we have fielders. The fielders identify potential questions that would be asked and create frequently asked Q&A presentation at the end of the debate. Any questions regarding the group's assigned point, counterpoint, or the member's presentation, fielders are also responsible for any important material omitted by a group member. So we have 3 sections. One of those sections we can split in, I would say Cheryl's, out of introducer, fielder, and Cheryl's part's going to be the biggest. So if we want to split Cheryl's part into 2 roles, like to 2 people, so then one of us will be the introducer, 2 will be Cheryl's part, and then 1 will be the fielder.
I can be the introducer.
Okay. I'll be the fielder if no one else wants.
I can do whatever.
I'm going to show my screen, so I'm typing this.
So I will be the introducer, and then I will talk about the points I discussed within the ethical dilemmas.
Right,
Then
and I think you'll kind of
Brandy and
open us
Lindsay.
up with a summary of what we're actually talking about.
Huh? Right. Like our question.
Yeah. Pretty much what our introduction's about.
What?
Pretty much what you wrote in the introduction. How
Okay,
you described what the FAPE means.
how important it is, and it's expensive though, but the drawbacks do not outweigh the benefits, type of thing. So Brandy and Lindsay are going to do. You guys are going to split up Cheryl's part. Is that what we were discussing, Allie?
Yeah, can you guys see my screen?
No, it's black.
No.
Let's try again. Here we go. Okay, so I've written introducer. I'm down here in the summary section. Introducer, Emily. Summarizer, illustrator, researcher, all. Compensating for missing group member, Lindsay and Brandy.
Okay.
Fielder, Allie.
Honestly, I don't even know. I mean, I'm hoping Miss Dr. Raddick,
Rehak. I think that's how you say it.
she knows about what Cheryl's going through. Because I would hate for this to be the first time she hears about this.
Yeah.
It'll work out though.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all 3 agenda items that we had to discuss.
Okay.
Okay, what should we plan for next week?
Schedule for next week. Or wait, we don't have anything really scheduled.
So I
No.
think it's possible in Module 12, I think we should kind of do a run-through, like a mock debate, so that, like, practice what we're going to do the following week.
I think that's a really good idea.
So how about for Module 11 this next week, we come to the meeting with our summarizer, illustrator, researcher planned out.
Mm-hmm. Can we
Okay.
So
possibly
our individual sections.
Can we possibly aim to have all this done on the Module 12? Because I can't do anything that weekend that this is due.
I mean, I would rather have it done early anyway, just so that we don't have to stress about it.
I'm in
What
a
about our three recordings, though? Does that mess that up?
10, 11.
Like,
Well,
as long as we get it done before Thursday night, and we usually meet Tuesdays anyways, is it possible we can meet a little earlier on Thursday? Tuesday, which is Tuesday. Would be Tuesday on the 17th. Could we meet a little earlier than now?
The earliest I can do is 6 because I get off work at 5:30.
So you,
my time. Sorry.
what's
so
your
that's
time?
So that's
8 your time.
Oh, I mean, if it's all
Sorry.
planned out, we should be okay.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, Emily, can you read what weekend can you not do anything?
I cannot do anything of the weekend of. I can't do anything 19th, 20th, or the 19th through the 22nd. I can't do anything. I will not be available.
Okay, so well, right now, this week, well, would you be able to do it the 7th?
Oh, I can do it any time before that.
Or maybe
Okay,
we can
so-
do that Sunday before, if you guys are available. We'd have a bigger chunk of time.
We're talking about the 15th.
Okay, so we can do different days than this. I'm just, like, if you pull up a little calendar in the corner, this is just, like, the weeks. So, like, if I'm looking at next Tuesday, the 3rd, that'll be our second recording. At that meeting, try and have an idea of what you're going to say during your part, and we can just compare parts, make sure we're not repeating anything.
Okay.
The 10th, week of the 10th, we can do a mock debate. The 17th, we record our debate.
Okay.
Like those weeks. It can be any point during those weeks.
I mean, it can be the 15th if you want to do it Sunday night. I mean, Sunday, anytime during the day, that's fine. The 15th or the 17th, it doesn't matter to me as long as it's before the weekend.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll definitely be before, and we can discuss maybe next week when we have a little more time about whether we want to do Sunday or Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's due by Sunday the 22nd.
Sounds
though.
good?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So we post this video on. Where do we post it?
The discussion board. For the group discussion board.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do that. Hopefully, it'll be smooth.
All right, guys, I need to get going. I'll see you next week.
All right.
Okay, I'll post our group planning log.
Thank you
See
so
you guys
much.
next week.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.